Hey everybody, Jordy from Carving Fusion for wood carving for beginners here. I just wanted to talk about these sanding mandrels that I found on Amazon. When I first started wood carving, I did use these mandrels, but then I switched to something else. But I just want to show you guys these mandrels, and they work great. And you can get them on Amazon, like I said, for fairly cheap. I am going to put them in my Amazon store. If you go to the description below, you will find them there. I think it was like 10 bucks, and I got maybe 6 of them. There's one on my Dremel here right now. You can see I've already used it. So I'm just going to go over this quickly, kind of. When you use this stuff, you gotta turn your Dremel down, because I've fried lots of Dremels using these sanding mandrels on here, because these sandpapers, when it spins, it creates lots of force on your flex shaft and your machine too. So they're not high speed sanding mandrels, that's for sure. So here's the sandpaper. This is maybe 120, 150 grit, but you got to get the stuff with the cloth back, okay? There's lots on Amazon. I think I even have some in my Amazon store. Some people, you get those big sanding belts and they use that, but those are a lot firmer. Even if you get the real fine grit, those sanding belts that you get off the sanders for like whatever sanding, they're a lot stronger. This is nice and flimsy stuff. The stuff that I like the best, if you have this stuff at your hardware store, I get this at KMS Tools here in Canada, British Columbia. Which way is the right way? Which way? Hold on a second here. So this stuff's called cling spore, and so like this is what, I don't know what it is. Where is it? It's 80 grit right there. So you get I think I pay 10 bucks a roll, but you can get this stuff. What's it called? Emery cloth sandpaper, or they call it silicone stuff, but just make sure it's the cloth back, because the paper back doesn't last too long. I have ordered some other type of sandpaper to try it, but you see here's a roll like this. So what I do is I rip it off the roll. You can just do it by your hand. I rip it off the roll. I make six sheets of this. I get a screwdriver. I put the 6 sheets on the table here, or you can do whatever you want. Hollow out a piece of wood, bang it through, and then you got the piece here. These come with washers, so I've taken one apart here, all right? So here it is. There's the screw, and here's the washers. You don't need these washers, because if you're going to use these washers on here, it's going to take less room for the sandpaper away. So right here, here's one. They already have washers on them. You see they're the wide flares there, and the screws are even wide too. So you can see here on the one that I've already used, there's no washer, or there's no washer on the back. Make sure you get the ones that are 1/8. Okay, I'm only gonna list one of the. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a link to these direct in my Amazon store, listed below. I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. So what I do is I put 5 facing forward, or 4 facing forward, and then 2 facing backwards. So you can see there's the sandpaper. This stuff's kind of getting worn out. So there's 1 backwards. Then so there's 2 backwards, and the other ones are facing forward, because that way when you're doing the sanding, you can get in there like this, and it's using the back side. So I think I've basically gone over this, and they're awesome. They work. I know one of my longtime subscribers and friend, Andy Hankel, uses these. I used to use these way back when, but I'm going to be using these a lot more again. So hope it's able to help you guys. And like I said, in the description below, you'll be able to. I'll give you the link to get directly to these on Amazon. And yes, when you do buy something from my Amazon store, trust me, I'm not getting rich, but it helps support the channel to be able to buy new things like this to show you guys.